Hi, everyone. Welcome to another episode of Motivational Moments. And I'm really looking forward to sharing a few minutes with you today. First of all, I just wanted to give you blessings and encouragement and motivation considering what all has been happening since we last met on Wednesday. So, a lot can happen in a week, and no matter what side of the fence you're on politically, this is a historic day in our country. So, I know that everybody's a little bit on edge. I certainly am. We're only human. But what I wanted to do today, I've changed I've changed the topic of this segment probably 3 times already just this morning because as you know, when I do the motivational moments segments, I am inspired. So my inspiration has changed a few times and that's okay. As long as I'm ready for you at noon, that's all I care about. And the message I want to relay to you is don't be afraid. Have faith and also do what you personally can do to control your own situation. As we know, there's so many things that are out of our control. So the best thing I think that any one of us could do is to try to get a handle on what's going on in our own lives. That could be with relationships with your family and friends and coworkers. Mend some of those relationships that might be broken. Um, Also, when it comes to finances, we were going to spend a segment on what I call spiritual economics. I want to save that for another time, but I do believe that money is a form of energy. And I think if we look at it as a positive thing and an uplifting exchange, it could change our lives dramatically. And we'll get to the bottom of that on another segment. But just a fun thing that you can do that I just did in the last couple of days, I received I think it's a rebate check in the mail for $127. I have no idea where it came from, but it was a check and I cashed it. And I decided to take that money and put it aside. In fact, I got it right here in an envelope and put fun money, $127. So I have earmarked that money for Stan and I to go to dinner or whatever we decide to do and have fun. So I'm having fun with that. The second thing is we received a $1,200, I guess is, the funds that are given out by the government, which we hadn't received before, the stimulus. And so I was like, okay, then, thank you very much. I appreciate that. I gave thanks. And I'm going to put that towards our taxes. So that is just a couple things that I wanted you to be aware of in your own lives, that everything is a blessing and to treat it as such. Moving on to about starting this new year and finishing out the old. I mean, last week we talked about endings and beginnings. I talked about going through your day timer and just kind of looking at what happened in 2020, find the positive things, make a list, start feeling good about what you did accomplish in 2020, and look forward to 2021. And as I mentioned earlier, that the best thing we can do in this time and space, especially in January, is to get control of what we can, whether it's in our finances, whether it's in our homes, our relationships, just to be aware and to know where everything is at all times. I just do this every year. In fact, one of the things that we had planned to do and have an appointment to do next week is to update our wills. I mean, that's something that we had been wanting to do for, I'm embarrassed to say, it's probably been at least 10, 12 years. And Connor was a minor. I can only give you an example on how old he was at the time. So we're just getting our affairs in order, feeling good about it, having constructive conversations with our son and family members, um, and then looking for like insurance policies and putting everything in one place so that we have control. We know where things are. We know how much we have. We know what we can look forward to and not stress. I think in this day and time, whatever we can do to help eliminate stress is just so beneficial in whatever shape that and form that takes for you. No one can be the judge of it except for you, and you can only be the best person and in the best circumstances that you can. That's all any of us can do. So, in this segment, I want to wish you well. I want to wish you many blessings and to take the time to feel empowered to take control of your own lives and to have a wonderful week. And when we get back together next Wednesday, I have some surprises for you, and I look forward to being with each and every one of you. Please drop me a comment when you get a chance and let me know what kind of things that you're going to do this week that will help you feel empowered and take more control over your own lives. Okay. Take care. Thank you. Bye.